Aditya, so no, before I hand it over to you, one common question for both of you. One is, what are some of the key challenges that you see in the present scenario? And how are you trying to overcome them through use of digital technologies or through innovations, and become more resilient and stronger for your business? So, anybody, maybe Sandeep, you can just answer that, and then we can have Aditya sharing his thoughts.
Yeah, so that's been a big topic for the last 1.5 years, because what we all have experienced, I don't think anyone had ever imagined anything of this sort will happen. While the business that I run today, Moglix, in terms of B2B commerce, our whole theme was that do a offline to online shift, because the world is all going to be about digital, whether it is procurement, whether it is banking, or any other facade, right? So while we started with that belief, the real meaning got tested during last 1.5 years, where we realized that it is not just a good to have thing, but it is a necessity for you to have digitally enabled, right? So
Yes.
so that has just got further reinforced. I would say that you don't know what sort of disruptions may come, and you will have to have options which go beyond boundaries. If you are a manufacturing plant and you depend upon certain supplies, you will have to have your supply chain set up in a manner that if locally you're disrupted, you have your tentacles to get it from anywhere in the country or even overseas,
Right.
to keep running. So this was fairly big reinforcement, I would say, on the business side. Other learnings which we have had more on the employee behavior, or how the way of working is going to change. And these two waves have been very, very different from that perspective. The first wave, which we had last year, it generated a fear for job. Last year was all about fear for job.
Right.
People did not know what will happen when the plants will open, how economy gets impacted, and a lot of fear for job. Second wave was about fear for life, because I think after seeing first wave, we all knew that it will be a matter of 2 months, 3 months, and things will come back to normal, probably with more rigor. But it took a lot of lives away. In fact, I lost my mother in
That's
this
very
second
sad to
wave.
hear. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So these were, some of the defining moments, that fear for life and how people's perspective change. Bringing people back to office may generate different kind of fears, and you have to deal with some of these factors, and that is going to redefine the way the world works. Of course, working from home 100% is ruled out. I don't think that's a practical model.
I know. So hybrid
Um,
is the way to go.
Hybrid is the way
Right.
now. What it is skewed towards and all are things to be figured out. But probably love to hear Aditya's views, because they see this world from a very different lens as
Hence,
well.
I know. Yes, Aditya.
Yep. So what Sandeep and his unique style, he captured the two waves. It was the fear of jobs followed by the fear of life, right? And I don't think you can capture it more succinctly than that. In terms of challenges, what we see is, we are at a place where we need to solve the challenges we face, as well as solve the challenges our customers might face.
Correct.
So in terms of challenges we faced is similar to most companies have faced, right? Because the moment this pandemic happened, we didn't know what will happen, right? What we did know is that technology is going to be a big way forward, because the moment the pandemic happened, we started seeing a spurt in demand for laptops, desktops, because people had to work from home, right?
Right.
So that's where we figured out that technology is going to be a big part of this play. And given that, now what we are seeing is that times have changed, right? It is never going to be only the office, only the work, only the home. It will be a hybrid model. Whether it is 80-20, 20-80, we don't know that today, right? But we need to enable that to happen. What are our customers asking for? What are we asking for? One, security. That has become a big challenge right now, right? Because customers are saying that, hey, my employees are working from home. I want to keep them secure, as well as I want to keep my business secure, because all my data is on laptops, on desktops, right? I don't know who's logging in. If someone loses a computer, what do we do? What happens in case of an attack? So security has become very important. Second, people have started asking for experience, right? So initially, if you were at home, you were on a laptop, right? That was enough. But now what people are saying is that, hey, my home is a productivity zone, right? So give me an experience with a monitor, with everything, so that I feel that I'm part of the virtual world connected to my office. And the third thing is that people are asking for faster, cheaper, and smarter all at the same time, right? We can't say that I'm going to give you something which is bulky or something which is, costly. People are asking for all of this at the same time. So we are at a juncture in history which, at least I didn't anticipate we will ever be, the kind of pace we have had. And frankly, technology, look at India, the way we have, payments, we have all of that, it has really helped. So technology is going to be the center, and we need to start thinking digitally now, right? It's not about offline moving to online. We need to start thinking online and then do that. It's education, whether it's all of these stuff.